Hello, and thank you for watching. My name is Crystal, and I'd like to welcome you to this very special video. The purpose of this video are for a few reasons, and here's one. A couple of weeks ago, I was informed that there's going to be a pretty awesome event happening in our hometown, only to find out that this is going to be a worldwide event. If you have not heard about this yet, the time is now to check it out. Birth2012.com is where you will find that on December 22nd, 2012, thousands and millions of individuals all around the world are going to get together to celebrate a new birth for humanity and planet Earth. Most would have heard by now that on December 21st, 2012 will come the end of the Mayan calendar. There's been lots of speculation, books, movies about what's going to happen, and a lot of it is negative. And a lot of it is pointing towards the end of the world. But unfortunately, we don't need to look at an event or a date. We only need to know and to turn on the television to see that our earth is shaking and humanity is in desperate need for healing and for change. The time has come for all of us to collectively send out our intentions and prayer for change. We have the option. Would we like to evolve? Or do we want our whole civilization and planet Earth to collapse? I think most of you will agree that the better choice is to evolve. But this is a choice, and we have to make it together. And this is why this date is so important. One of the ways that you can get involved is to find a hub, a celebration around your hometown, and to join in all the fun. You can start your own celebration. You can even become a participant and volunteer. Another great way is to send out a birthday wish and prayer for humanity and planet Earth. And this is why I'm making this video. I thought that it'd be kind of neat that perhaps me making this video will inspire someone else who crosses this path to make their own, to send out their own intention, prayer, and birthday wish for humanity and for planet Earth. And perhaps this can begin a dominoes effect. And I'm hoping that thousands of millions will join. And this is pretty awesome because we will be coexisting together, listening to our intention and prayers as a collective. And I find that pretty awesome. And this will also help to bring out the word that this day is happening, no matter what we say or do. And it's time to all get involved in whatever way we can. And if you can't get to a hub, then do it at your home, even alone. However way you want to get involved, all you need is your heart and to send out the intention that this is a time for change. So my wish for humanity is for our children. It's plain and simple that our children are our future and they will be taking care of us and the planet. The time has come for our education, for our children to change. As a yoga instructor, I believe that one way that we can help our children is to implement classes every single day. Now I know that there's been the last few years, maybe 10 years, that we've introduced yoga in gym class, for example, and perhaps children do it once or 10 times in a year. But what I'm talking about is every single day, where children, when they get up in the morning, they get to school, the first thing they do is practice yoga and meditation, starting at an early age all the way up to university. And hopefully that will allow them to bring that with them along their travels as adults. The reason why this is so important, there's many. Right now we're facing obesity with children. Many girls and boys have issues with their bodies and sexuality. There's a huge problem right now with bullying. And what's even sadder, or more sad, is that children now are using antidepressant medication. And that to me is depressing, because children are supposed to be the light. They're spontaneous, creative, and fun and loving. And at this point, we're slowly, very slowly taking their innocence away and their life. It does not make sense to me, and maybe you will agree, to place children early in the morning into a classroom for hours at a time, and they only get about half an hour in midday, and they continue on with their studies. If you've been around children, you'll know that they have so much energy, specifically in the morning. I don't know how it would have made sense for us to stick them in a classroom and to expect them to focus and concentrate. Now, bringing a practice like yoga will allow them to harness that energy that they feel and experience. And this will also be beneficial on many levels. And if you don't know much about yoga, check it out, because the benefits are endless. And meditation will also help with concentration and focus. This will help children unite in their classroom to love one another. One thing that we say is namaste. The light within me is the light within you. And I think that a yoga practice and meditation will be tremendously beneficial for our children and for ourselves. Now, this is not to say that we should limit ourselves just to yoga. There's many different practices that we can introduce to the school system. And I think the time is now to do it. The time is now to look at the way we've been raising and teaching our children. Perhaps there's different ways that we need to look at. I don't think children should be on medication. I think it's very sad. And I think most of you will agree that there probably are many ways to go around this, that we do not need to dope up our children for them to be able to focus and concentrate in class and to learn. Maybe we need to change. Unfortunately, as adults, we think that we are the teachers and we are here to teach the children, but it's a dual practice. We are student and teacher, because children have a lot to teach us. And right now, they're teaching us that it's time for us to change. And so I hope that you agree with me. I await for your suggestions. And I do think that if you have the opportunity and if you feel an urge within you to want to share your love for humanity and your wish, I desperately ask you to do the same. I wish you a beautiful day, and I await on December 22nd, 2012 for all of us to get together with one heart. Namaste.